Hello, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope you got your tea, because I do. I hope everyone is having a great night, day. Everyone watches from somewhere, but if you're here in New York, it is 9:20. I'm a little late. 9:20. Amy, my girl is here. Oh yeah. One of my biggest supporters. I have a lot, but Amy is my girl. Everybody's my girl. How are we doing? Bring them on camera. I don't know. They've updated this. Mark, got some people coming in. All my friends here. Caitlin. Oh, you can bring them on camera now. Nice. Simone. Hello. This is a good topic, everyone. This is really good. This has been marinating in me for a while now because I feel like people are ready, right? I feel like you guys are ready or already in the process. This is really for you. If you're already during going through the ascension process and feeling like you're getting it and you're understanding how thoughts affect your life and things and manifestations and all that, or if you're just someone that doesn't know anything about that yet, I hope to help make it a little clearer for you, but that you're someone that's ready and willing and realizing that you have to take responsibility, right? We have to everyone has to start taking responsibility for their lives instead of giving our power away to circumstances and things that are happening outside of us and things that happen in the past and things that happen in the future. We have to stop giving it away, right? We have to take back our power and be in a place where we can change our lives by changing inside, because we're never going to be able to change anything outside of us. Everything starts from here. Everything starts from what you think, how you act, the emotions, everything that you have. So if you're ready for that, if you're just starting this journey and you're like, I'm ready to change and I'm ready for you to tell me how, this is for you. If you're already there and you're already like coming up the path and you're working on it, it's always a work in progress, right? I, even myself, every single day, sometimes I have to have a conversation with myself and bring myself back to what I know, and it's a journey. It's a growing process. You never got it down. If you think you've mastered it, you failed it, because you'll never master this. We are constantly growing. We're constantly changing. So I wanted to come on because I wanted to really share with you. Sorry, I got a message there and then it got all I wanted to share with you guys, ways that you can start being more aware and start really listening to your thoughts and creating your life in a way where it's intentional, where you're not just waking up and going with the flow and you're not on autopilot. I was talking to someone today and we were having this whole conversation, how sometimes you feel like you're just going through life on autopilot, right? Every day is the same day. Nothing is changing. Nothing's getting better. Nothing's improving. You're thinking the same things you thought yesterday. And it's just this cycle where you just keep doing the same thing every single day. So it's all really now about coming to a place where we can change that with how we're thinking and how we're feeling. And once you harness that power, your life completely changes. And I've been there and it's happened. So the first thing I really wanted to make everyone aware of, and I put it in my post, and it's average that we have between 60,000 and 80,000 thoughts a day. And that's just someone who doesn't drive themselves crazy. Like if you're someone that drives yourself crazy, you probably have 100,000 thoughts a day, right? And that's insane to think about how quick, but that's how fast our thoughts are firing off. That's how fast we're reacting, because one thought leads to next thought, leads to next thought, leads to next thought. It's so quick. But if you can start, hey Sylvia, Didi, hello Veronica, that's my girls on here. If you can start having these thoughts and catching them before there's a reaction, right, then we can start to take control. We can start to have that awareness where we say, okay, I'm hearing this thought, I'm seeing this thought, I'm not just experiencing it. I'm not just having it and going with it. I'm looking at it. How does it make me feel? Is it making me feel better? Is it making me feel worse? And then navigating from there. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're all here for joy. We're all here to be happy. We're all here to have love. We're all here to be kind and to be good to each other. And we're all filled with this source. And again, this live isn't for everyone. This is, again, if you're in a place where you're getting it, where you're like waking up and realizing that you have power, that there is a way that you can come into life and you can make a difference in not only your life, but everybody around you and your friends and your family and strangers, and you're feeling that, right? So if you're not feeling that, and that's like, you're like hearing me, you just don't like get it, you're just like, listen, because maybe this will be what you need. Maybe this is what is being sent to you, then listen. But this is for us, guys. This is for all of us on here. Linda, Angela, Rose, like everybody's on here that's got the mindset, right? So we're just trying to make it better. Let's make each other better. If you want to make each other better, give me thumbs up, give me hearts. Because the more energy that we have together when we work together, imagine if everybody woke up every day and had better thoughts, and their only sole goal every day was to feel good. And everybody was conscious about that and had awareness about that and was thinking about that. And you go outside and you're kinder and you're nicer and you're being good to the people that you encounter, and you're letting the guy go in front of you, and you're opening the door for someone. And that person maybe for a week hasn't felt like anybody's done something nice for them, and you did it, and you may send that person off with the thought of feeling good. You don't know. This is contagious, right? So the goal here for me, for you, for everybody, I've been doing a lot of soul searching the last month or so, right? I've been on Facebook less. I've been not, able to get back to everybody's messages, but it's really put me in a place where I'm like, what do I want for this world? What do I want for my friends, my family, people I don't know, people I meet online? What do I want for everyone? And I just want everybody to be happy. Like, that's it. Like, it was so simple. And here I've been searching, like, what is it? And this is what it is, guys. Because if we all wake up each other, if we're all kind to each other, if we're all good to each other, if we all wake up with our soul purpose and we take care of us, right? We don't let the guy who said something nasty to us hit us so hard. We assess it. Do I want that energy? Do I want that feeling? Or do I want to send him love? Do I want to say, you know what? Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe she's having a bad day and she's taking it out on me. You don't know what other people are going through. So change that. I want us to change that. I want us to all hold the door. I want us to all let everybody go. You know how much less traffic there would be if everyone was just really nice and just kind of was like, yeah, I live in New York, so those of you that live in New York know you can't get in anywhere, but that's besides the point. I still let people in. Even if they're trying to get in, I'm like, just go. Because who knows? Their path, my path, maybe God put that person in front of me for a reason. Go ahead. You want to get in front? Get in front, baby. Not going to change anything, right? You got to just let things off your back a little bit easier, right? And so if we're all doing that, it's because we're all practicing awareness. Because if you're aware, then your constant decision every single moment is going to be, I need and want to feel good. And it's hard sometimes, right? It's hard when you have that. Andy, hello, Anita. It's hard sometimes when you have so many thoughts that are going in your head. You're like, I can't even catch them. They already are going before I can even capture them. That's a problem, right? Because you're like, how do I stop that? How do I stop this feeling that everything is just coming out? But everything starts with one thought. You wake up and there's one thought that triggers every other thought after that, right? Because we have pathways in our brains. We have pathways that have been sewn in that are very, very hard to break, and they don't just break overnight. But they're the same patterns and they're the same thoughts. And that's why when we look at our lives and you look at people that don't change their thoughts and don't change the way they do things, their lives are just repetitive. Every decade is the same, because they've been having the same thoughts for all those decades, right? So it's like now when we can come back and we can look at our thoughts when they happen and catch it the second it happens and be the observer and see that thought and hear that thought and evaluate that thought in a way that says, is this serving me, right? Is this thought making me feel good, or is it making me feel bad? Well, it's making me feel bad. Okay, well, we don't want to feel bad. We want to feel good today. Let's focus on something that feels good, right? Because most of the things that you're thinking about, let's be real, everyone, is stuff that has happened in the past, okay? Stuff that is done, finished, over, can't go back, can't change it, can't do anything about it. You're thinking about that, and you're creating negative emotion right now. So you have anger towards someone, you have fear towards someone, you have resentment towards someone, you have abandonment stuff with people, you have all of this stuff that's from the past and you're thinking about it now, and you're bringing that energy, you're bringing those feelings into now. So it's just going to keep happening, right? So you got to catch it. You got to catch it when that happens. You're in the past. That thought might have been from the past. Next one is the future. I think most people that struggle with anxiety, the future is the problem. What's going to happen? What happens if? What I don't know what's going to happen. They run, you're running a million scenarios in your head, right? You're a million scenarios. What happens if this? What happens if that? And so we have a movie that's the past. We have memories. We have all these thoughts that are in the past, and they're done, and we have a picture for them. And then we create another picture of the future with our mind. And in that place, the same thing happens. There's fear, there's resentment, there's anger, there's all of these things because you're looking to the future too much, and it's driving you crazy. So if you're having these negative bad thoughts and you're getting thrown into that, again, you got to catch it. The second that it happens, you got to catch it. Does it make me feel good? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't know what that means by being in my video. So for now, I don't know who that was, but who's here? Jennifer, Jamie. I don't know what being in your video means. Sorry, guys. I got to get on the up and up. Like I said, I've been on the hiatus for a while, but all right. So sorry about that. I don't know what that means. Maybe we collectively get together and we change the world, because that's what we do, right? So you have this future and you have these pictures and you're thinking of these thoughts. And again, if you're in that moment thinking about the future, then you're not here. You're taking all the energy from there, and if it's negative, you're going to bring that into the future. Okay? So when you have a thought and that thought comes up, we got to go in hard and be like, okay, where is this thought coming from? Do I really want it? Do I really need it? Is it changing my life? Do I need this thought right now, right? You want to think about somebody who pissed you off 30 years ago now. Why? Why are you doing that? Oh, because something triggered it. I saw something on Facebook and this happened, and I let it go. Let it go, because it's done and it's past, and it's not making you feel better, right? Your goal every single day with your thoughts should be to feel better. And this does not mean, because I know I'm going to get people, because I've seen people already talk about it, that doesn't mean that you ignore negative thoughts or you ignore bad situations. It doesn't mean that. It means if those things come up, now you view them from a different perspective. So you're not looking at blame, you're not looking at anger, you're not looking at negative things, you're looking at, okay, how did this past thing or this thing that's happening, how is it affecting me, and how can I respond so that it's a better and positive situation? How can I look at this as a lesson? How can I look at this as something that needs to happen in order for me to grow? How can I approach this situation and be the regressor, right? Not aggressive. If they're going to be aggressive, I'm going to step back, right? You have that control to always have a response that makes you feel better or makes you feel better or makes the situation better. At the end of the day, guys, though, it still comes to you feeling better. So if there's an issue or if there's a problem, yes, see the problem, assess the problem. I say bring the freaking problem out and dissect it and get the hell rid of it, okay? You see it, you know what it is. Is there a solution? Yes, there's a solution. I'm going to solve it with the solution that I'm thinking about, because I'm focused on helping. I'm focused on getting this done out of my head. I'm focused on helping myself. I'm focused on empowering myself. Is there something I can't do about it? Is this just something that's completely out of my hands? Then you let it go and you stop thinking about it and you stop obsessing about it and you stop. This is what I mean, guys. You gotta have this conversation. I do this all day. And when I'm not doing it and I'm not aware, that's when my life tends to get a little shaky. But for the most part, it's working out pretty much how I planned, and there's been certain things, but again, when those things have happened, and those that are extremely very close to me know, when those things happen, I'm always looking for the light. I'm always looking for the lesson. I'm always looking for how can I make this better? How can I prove this? And it has made me better, right? We go through certain things, and I've been on, really asking, what do you need me to do, Source? What do people need? And I think thumbs up, hearts, share this. If this is what you need and this is making you feel good and you want to continue on this journey with me, then this is what it's going to be about, because everything starts in your mind. Everything starts with your connection to Source. If you are not meditating, you need to be meditating. And I don't mean sitting and just stopping thought and that doesn't work. Especially if you've never meditated before and someone tells you go sit down and just clear your mind, just see the thoughts. Okay, yeah, see the thoughts, but how about you just sit? I always start my meditation with gratitude. I just sit down, I close my eyes, I inhale, I exhale, and I go through a rampage every single morning of everything I'm grateful for, down to from the hot water to my husband, to my dog, to my friends, to my family, to my health, to all the things. Just I go through everything, right? The shoes I put on, and I start to do. What happens is I start to feel that all day. I start to feel really good. I start to feel appreciative of the things in my life. I feel centered. I feel aligned before I go out into the world. And if you keep doing that, if you keep every day having that awareness that this is my intention right now, is to feel good. Hey, Jennifer says yes. The problem with live is that there's a delay. So like if you guys agree with me, I'm like, shit, what do they agree? Then I go back and I see it. So it's pretty funny. But if this, Jennifer, yes, whatever I said, I'm glad that you are feeling it, because we need it. This world needs it. The more of us that are out there that are taking control of our lives and our thoughts, the better this world is going to be. Okay, the better everyone's going to be, the better your job's going to be, the driving to work is going to be, sitting on the train is going to be, family is going to be, everything. Gratitude will combat ego. Absolutely, Anita. Oh my God. Gratitude. Here's the thing with ego, right? So ego comes out, and ego, for those of you, again, there's two of you guys on here. There's the people that get it and you're ready, like awareness, and you're just learning and learning and learning like I am. And then there's people that are wanting to learn about it and just kind of like realizing and getting into it. Again, that's what I said in the beginning. Those of you just hopping on, and ego comes in, and ego, has a lot of fear to give you, and a lot of, it's not even ego's fault, right? It's not even the fault of ego. You have ego and you have source. In fact, just the other night I was sitting down writing the differences between ego and fear. And I have for ego, I have fear, uncertainty, judgment of yourself, of others, doubt, unworthiness, blame, victim mentality, empty, no purpose, anger, confusion. That's what I associate with ego. Those are the thoughts that I think that when we're not aware, those are the things that hold us back from the relationships we want, from the income that we want, from the jobs that we want, from all of those things, because we're constantly living in those states of energy. And then source is the complete opposite, right? When you're high vibration, you're feeling good, you're looking for goods, you have gratitude, you have all of these things that it's pure gratitude. You're living in source, you're living in acceptance and love and gratitude and respect and compassion and alignment. You're living in the now. I have the now in capital letters because now is important. Now is everything, right? What you are doing right now, what you are feeling right now is creating your future, is sending out an energy wave that is calling your future to you. And if you're living so much in the past and you're driving, looking in the rearview mirror, you're never going to get to where you want to go. You're never going to get to where you go. And it's not even only the thoughts of that. Again, it's the energy of that. If you're looking at your past and you're seeing and feeling negative things and fear and resentment and anger and blame and judgment and all these things, you're feeling that right now. So you continue to attract those things into your life in other ways, shapes, and forms. Life is all about a cycle. See, if you go back, and I can do this, and I have done this, that's why I'm so passionate about this right now, to my journals. I have 42 journals of my whole life, and I've went back and I've seen my learning. I was going to say mistakes, but I've seen learning. I've seen why I had to go through things, but I also seen patterns. I did a lot of the same things because of the same thoughts, because I had the same fears in every different situation, right? Or whatever it was. And then I was a certain way with other things. So we have patterns. We have patterns of thought. If you're living in the past and it's great and you're looking to the past, you're like, man, I'm so grateful for my past. And you know what? Yes, I had this bad situation. I didn't grow up by any means horrible, but I didn't grow up great. I had a lot on my plate. I had a lot of things I had to take care of that I shouldn't have had to take care of when I was young. I struggled, we were not rich. I didn't have nice things, all of these things. And I can look back at that and be like, oh, look at my life and look what or I'm like, that made me who I am today. I'm so grateful. If I could go back to childhood Crystal, I'd be like, sweetheart, it is all going to be worth it. It is that's what I would tell her. I would look her in the face and be like, it's all going to be worth it. The tears, the crying, the screaming, the fights, the everything, it was all worth it. That's it. If you're looking at your past like that, you're going to feel good now. You're going to feel empowered now. You're going to want to do things, okay? Bring them on camera. I have no idea what this means. Richie! Oh, Richie, Laura, Bruce. Hello, hello. Right? So if you're looking to that and you're having those bad thoughts, you need to start looking at your past as a lesson. You need to start looking at your past as something that taught you something. Same thing with the future. If you're looking to the future and you're scared and you're nervous and you have worry and you don't know what's going to happen, you're losing out on right now where things are really good. So if you have gratitude right now and you start to say to yourself every single day all of the things that you're grateful for, and you start looking to the future with excitement and positivity and joy and love, and you know that things are just getting better and better and better, you're feeling that right now, and the same thing, you're going to attract that same thing into your life again. It's going to be a cycle. What cycle do you want to create? That's what the power of awareness is. What cycle do you want to create in your life? Do you want to continue? And maybe you're happy with your life and you're happy the way everything goes, but if you are like most people that I'm talking to and I'm connecting with, and that, you know, that are growing and we're going through this spiritual evolution, we're wanting to change our cycles. We're realizing that wow, there are limiting beliefs that I have, and there are blocks that I have, and there are things that I have to go back to fix and to look at in a better way and have a better perspective and move forward and change my thoughts about it. And that changes everything, right? That's going to be the key to the life that you are desiring. And it's not the things, people. Like, it's not the things. It's not, yeah, it's nice to have a nice car and a nice house and this, or like, the material things are great. But at the end of the day, what you're really searching for is freedom, is joy, is happiness, is family, is love, is all the things that Source is. Again, love, acceptance, gratitude, respect, compassion, alignment. That's what we're searching for. And we can have that at any point of the day. We don't have to wait to get to where we want to go. We don't have to go all the way back to our past and find it. We can find it right here, right now, in the second, in this moment, with all of the gratitude flowing out of you, and thoughts when you have them, choosing to feel good, choosing a better feeling thought. You know that 90% of your thoughts are negative. They're negative. They're fears, they're worries, they're all those things. If you can start being aware of that, if those thoughts come up and you can say, this does not serve me, I do not like how this feels, I want to choose a better thought. Gratitude should be the first thing you go to. I don't care if you got to look up and just be grateful for the sun. You should start to get yourself into a vibration where you feel good, because when you feel good, that's when you're aligned. That's when you're connected with Source. That's when you can get on a live video and just clearly spurt out everything, because I've been holding this topic in for so long. Hello, Lenny, Fania, hello. Okay, I'm going to find out what bring on camera means, because I thought that means, Fania, do you know? I know you do live videos. Do you know what it means when it says bring them on camera? Because I don't. Who's got their tea? Does anybody have tea? What's that? Is anybody drinking anything, eating anything? Who's munching? I know, what, 9:42 in New York? Somebody's munching. What are you guys munching on? Don't be afraid to tell me. It's okay. Fania. All right, so that's really like, whew, I'm glad I got that out, guys, because that's been like really killing me and holding it in for so long. But this awareness, guys, this awareness. Anybody? You're both live, right? So if I said add everybody would be on here. Anita's got tea. What kind of tea, Anita? I got sage in here. Dom and I went to this Health Emporium place, and oh my God, I could just live there. They had so many amazing things. It's like I could go broke in the health food store. I have no. Yogi Detox tea from Mark. Yay! I love my yogi. I love my yogis. And Mark, I know you read the things on the same broadcast. I still don't know what that means. I have to text you back. I'm sorry. I will text you back. Jeez. I'm horrible. I've been trying to get back to everybody. Green tea. I love the green tea. Green tea. All right. I got my sage here. And I'm loving this. I'm loving November and just like wearing hoodies, right? Best. I mean, I like the summer too, but I like this. Bonnie's laughing at me. So that's it. Do you guys have any input? Because those of you that are on here, we're on here, or that I saw popping up, like we're we're on the same level. So what do you guys think? Like, what do you think about your thoughts? What has been the biggest transition for you in terms of awareness? Like just learning about the now, or just learning about connecting to source, or Anita, probably something with ego. Anita and I share our love of Dr. Wayne Dyer. That's how we connected on here. And wish he was still around, but that's why we got YouTube. Lots of Dr. Wayne Dyer, lots of Louise Hay, all that good stuff. So I hope this helps. If you listen to this and you got this far, then this touched you in a certain way, in a good way, and so you should share it, and you should change the world, because you have the power, I have the power, everybody has the power. Again, imagine if everyone felt good every single day. The purpose is to feel good every day, and you have a choice when anything happens to make a choice about how you feel. You can't control anything that's going on around you. You can't control the actions of other people. You can't control a situation. You can't control if anything happens. The only thing you control is your reaction to it. That's it. I'm my worst enemy at times, but I changed that, and in turn changed my outcomes. Yes, Mark, you have come such a long way in just everything. Mark, I gave him tons of information, and he ran with it, and he's really shifted so much. Worst enemy at times. I think we all are. And that's really ego, right? It's the part of us that keeps beating us up. You know, you did this wrong. You made this mistake. Well, you shouldn't have did that. You should have did this. What if you did this differently? You know, don't do that. Don't do that. If you do that, this might happen. If you do that, this might happen. I mean, it's just we beat ourselves up with our thoughts, you know? And so if you start to have these powerful thoughts, love you. If it doesn't serve you, search for gratitude. This will change your life. Yes. Gratitude will change your life. Thanks, Anita. So yeah, what was I saying? Crap. See, that's why I don't read the comments when I'm on here, because I'm so focused and in the zone. Well, I'm going to let you guys go, because this video now probably ended up being about a half hour. But, well, hello, Patricia. Oh, there was a lot of you that hopped on today. Oh, and guys, listen, the end of the year, this is the time, right? This is the time for awareness, because, I mean, you could do it any day, but because we've been ingrained in our brains that new year, new me, like, let's make it true this year, right? Like, we all say that. Everyone's like, new year, new me. Like, we need to stick to it. We need to just all stick to it. Rose, you're welcome. You are very welcome. So I hope that, again, if this has helped you, if you think it's going to help people around you, then share it, like it, do all that good stuff, fun stuff to get the good word out, so we can change. So we can change our planet, we can change our consciousness, we can improve, because if I'm good, you're good, and if you're good, somebody else is good. And, sorry, I got text. We're good. Then we're all good. So cheers. All right, Anita, I know you got your green tea. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. If you guys want some topics to talk about or anything like that, that would be fun too. Put that in the comments. So I will talk to you guys soon. Talk to you guys soon. Mwah.